The first time I'd really thought about race was in sixth grade. I'd noticed that unlike my mid county elementary school, there were barely any Asian students in my down county middle school, but I didn't really think about it until one day a boy I didn't know walked up to me during lunch. He pointed to the rice in my thermos, pulled his eyes back, and said, "Chink." I sat there, not responding, but not because I was hurt by this derogatory slur used toward Chinese Americans, but more confused. Why was an 11-year-old so shocked by seeing a Chinese girl that he said that? Why was there such a disparity in the racial makeup of schools just 40 minutes apart? I didn't get an answer until I was listening to a podcast about the effects of redlining and segregation today, when I heard the words Montgomery County. I hit pause, then rewind, then play. Montgomery County. It turns out that Montgomery County, a place I've been proud and privileged to grow up in, grateful for the education and praised for its diversity, was not immune to significant segregation and effects of redlining, bad enough to be mentioned in a national podcast. This was not the history I had learned in school. Gen Z, I think we've all had an experience that shocked us, forced us to question the way we've been taught the world operates, and fundamentally changed us. We've been taught that inequality was unequivocally left in the past, that justice is fundamental in our systems, that politicians are always looking out for our best interests. But when we realize these are lies, it hurts. While it's easy to feel betrayed and become pessimistic, we need hope more than ever because we are the generation of change. Just the past few months have brought many issues of America to the surface for many previously unaware youth. For instance, the country is on fire. Literally. Climate change is exacerbating fires, taking out millions of acres of land. Unfiltered pictures display red skies that mirror the dystopian apocalypse movies we've grown up on. Black Lives Matter protests have brought racism and police brutality to the forefront of our conversations. The devastating death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has created threats toward accessible birth control and LGBTQ plus rights. And over 200,000 Americans died from COVID 19, a number no other country has gone close to, and larger than the number of our deaths from any war America has ever participated in. Yet some politicians seem to refuse to even acknowledge the existence of these issues. Montgomery County seniors, you have until October 13th, which is the voter registration deadline, to make a difference in arguably the most important election of our lives. Even if you cannot vote this November, remember that local elections are essential in creating change in our community. Do not falsely believe that we can rely on others to represent our beliefs this November, as older generations have failed us again and again. However, know that others are only working desperately to discourage you from voting because they know that we're on the cusp of huge change and they don't want us to know the power of our voice and vote. Thank you for signing petitions, bringing awareness, protesting, but change will be slow and difficult without representatives in the office that we care about and that recognize the same concerns. Please use the link in our portal to register or check your registration, which is equally important. If just 20 people watch this and send the link to 5 of their friends, we've registered 100 people. Thank you all for stepping up and recognizing the power in each of your votes. This is our moment in history, Gen Z. Let's not waste it.